Good day, my dear learners! Welcome to Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1, FABM 1 class. How are you today? Are you doing good? That's great! I hope that all of us are doing good and healthy today. Still, I am Miss Madeline B. Fabrea-Wayan from Hasaan Senior High School, your facilitator and partner in learning. A friendly reminder, whether you are at home or outside your house, always remember to keep safe, follow the personal hygiene and health protocols. Today, our lesson for this video, we will tackle Module 8 of Quarter 4, which is the accounting cycle of merchandising business. But before we go further, let us read together our motivational quote. Sell the problem you solve, not the product, by Coach Hart. It means that successful communication means showing your potential customers how your product meets their needs and why your offering is the right solution. So instead of naming various features, focus on the key reasons why customer will be better off with what you are providing. Now, let me ask first, what was our previous topic? Yes, very good! Our previous topic was all about the accounting cycle of a service business. Could we still remember the nature of transactions in service business? What is it? Correct! Service business engage in the rendering of services. This provides intangible goods or services to customers and usually generates profit through their skills and professions. Another one, if we say accounting cycle, what does it mean? Amazing! You still remember. Accounting cycle means, can you read? Very good! Last one. Accounting cycle is composed of steps. Then, what are those steps? Bravo! Yes! Accounting cycle is composed of the following steps such as, can you read, my dear learners? Thank you, very good! All of you are active and excellent learners. Congratulations! We will now proceed to our new topic. Our topic is all about the accounting cycle of merchandising business, part of Quarter 4 of Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1. If you missed some topic, just play back this video at your own convenience. In this lesson, we will able to, can you read? Thank you, very good. Definition and nature of merchandising business. From our previous lesson, merchandising business is one of the three forms of business organization according to activities, right? Yes. Then, what is merchandising business? Great! Merchandising business is engaged in buying and selling goods or buy and sell. Could you please read the primary purpose and normal operations of merchandising business found on your screen? Thank you, very good! Merchandising business usually generate profit by providing markup price on their goods available for sale. Once the merchandise is sold to their customers, they will purchase again another set of merchandise from the other businesses or manufacturers and sell them to their clients or customers. Then, what is merchandise? Excellent! Merchandise refers to an item purchased by a business for the purpose of reselling it. It also referred to as goods or products. Now, could you please explain why the pictures of establishment on your screen is a merchandising business? Picture number 1. Brilliant! Isano Mall is a merchandising business because they sell merchandise or goods like dress, shoes, supplies, and any goods they purchase from their manufacturers or suppliers and sold it to their customers. How about picture number 2? Mercury Drug. Magnificent! Mercury Drug is a merchandising business because they also sell goods and medicines that they purchase from their suppliers or manufacturers. So what is merchandising business again? Great! Merchandising business engage and earn profit through buy and sell of merchandise items or goods. Therefore, the primary source of revenue or income in merchandising business is sales revenue or sales. Maintaining inventory items is a unique setup of merchandising business. There are 2 methods of accounting for inventory, namely perpetual inventory system and periodic inventory system. My dear, kindly read the perpetual inventory system found on your screen. Thank you, very good. Therefore, in perpetual inventory system, the updating of inventory is done every time there are changes in quantity of goods. This system is traditionally used in business selling few expensive goods or merchandise with high value of amount, such as automobiles, jewelry, furnitures, and home appliances. With the use of computers and scanners, many companies are using perpetual inventory system with the purpose of monitoring the inventory of their expensive merchandise. While the periodic inventory system can read, good job, thank you so much. Periodic inventory system is traditionally used by businesses selling many inexpensive goods, yung hindi masyadong mamahalin. For example of this business would be supermarkets, convenience stores, hardware stores, and sari-sari stores. The updating of inventory of this system is periodically. This is usually once a year or twice a year through physical counting. Perpetual and periodic inventory could be characterized according to the transactions by using the account item. Kindly read, my dear learners. Thank you. Very good. To illustrate the perpetual inventory system, we will have this example. Aurelia Luna Merchandising. Okay, class? Can you read? Okay, very good. So this is the chart of accounts of Aurelia Luna Merchandising. Kindly look closely. Great job. Thank you. So my dear, are we still good after reading the given case of Aurelia Luna Merchandising? Buhay pa po ba? Don't worry, kayang-kaya po natin to. Ito yung part na challenging, nakakamangha ang pagiging TPF. Dahil ang dali lang ito. Always remember, in preparing a financial statement, kung ano yung accounting cycle na nabanggit at ginawa po natin sa service business, ay ganun din po ang gagawin sa merchandising business. Ang kaibahan lamang po nito ay yung mga account title na hindi na po applicable or magagamit sa merchandising business na ginagamit natin sa service business before. Dahil iba na po ang nature ng business, hindi na service. Sa merchandising po, sales na po ang revenue nito. Gagamit din po tayo ng merchandising inventory since buy and sell ang nature ng business. At mayroon na ding sales discount, sales return, and cost of goods sold na dati ay wala sa service business. So let's start! Step 1. Analyzing business transaction from source documents. Well, what are the source documents? Very good! Anything that documents a transactions gaya po ng nasa screen ninyo. In this case, we will skip step 1 since the business transactions of Aurelia Luna merchandise are already filtered. So let's proceed to step 2. What would be our step 2? Brilliant! Journalizing the business transactions or journal entries. We already know that in journalizing, the transactions recorded must be chronological. Ibig sabihin po ay very good. Arrange it according to date of court. The given transactions of Aurelia Luna are also in chronological order. We also need to refer to the given chart of accounts to make sure that the account title to be used are correct and in accordance with Aurelia Luna merchandising since may given naman na chart of accounts. Anyway, could we still remember what is chart of accounts? Amazing! Alam na alam niyo talaga na ang chart of accounts ay, can you read? Very good! After we analyze and journalize all the transactions of Aurelia Luna, then this is the result. Basahin at tingnan mabuti. Perfect! In journalizing business transactions, it is important to take note that journalizing is the recording phase of accounting, a process of entering a business transaction in the form of an accounting entry in the journal, so-called Book of Original Entry. A journal entry can take the form of simple entry or compound entry. For the example of simple entry, kindly look closely on March 1. This is a simple entry because it has only one debit account and one credit account. Unlike on March 13, 2019, there are two debit accounts and one credit account. Therefore, this is a compound entry, an entry with more than one debit account or more than one credit account. Notice that regardless the forms of a general journal, the journal entry, each journal has the following. What have you noticed on it? Tingnan mabuti. Ano-ano po ba ang nasa journal entry? Yes, very good. Journal entry has the following important components such as date of transactions arranged chronologically, account titles and explanation, reference or posting reference or page reference, debit account titles and debit amount, credit account titles and credit amount, an explanation in every entry, and currency symbol. Dapat din po na may indentation that separates the debit accounts and amount from credit accounts and amount. And then, space bago ang next entry sa bawat journal entry. In journalizing, we also need to analyze the right account title and amount needed for debit and credit entry. But always record first the debit entry, followed by the credit entry. Now, how we are going to identify if it is debit or credit? Excellent! Through identifying what value received or kung ano ang natanggap, so yun po ang debit. Then credit is the value parted with or kung ano po yung ibinigay or kapalit. For example, on March 6, kindly read. Thank you, very good. On this event, nakatanggap po si Arilia Luna ng credit memo amounting to 1,000 from Balingasag Supply for merchandise return. We all know that si Arilia Luna ay umutang ng merchandise or goods kay Balingasag Supply Company noong March 2, 2019. Tapos sa March 6 ay nakatanggap siya ng 1,000. Dahil, yes, correct! Dahil may ibinalik siya na goods kay Balingasag Supply. So dahil may ibinalik siya, nakatanggap siya ng credit memo upang babawasan ang kanyang utang. Then the journal entry will perfect! So ang journal entry for debit accounts ay accounts payable, the value received, at ang credit naman ay ang merchandise inventory, the value parted with. Ang amount ay kung magkano ang credit memo na na-receive or refund sa returned merchandise, which is 1,000. Another important details that we need to analyze carefully. Kindly read transaction on March 11, 2019. Good job! Thank you! On this event, Arilia Luna fully paid Balingasag Supply Company. So this is the journal entry. Kindly look clearly your screen. Okay, great! Entry is the same format on March 6. Tingnan mabuti. Pareho po ba ang nasa debit and credit title? Bravo! Still, debit is accounts payable and credit is merchandise inventory. Pero bakit may cash? Yes, tama! Dahil nagbayad si Arilia Luna ng utang through cash. But, why the amount is less than 90,500? At mayroon pang 1,790. Bakit iba as what reflected on March 2, 2019? Ano ang nangyari, Besh? Isip-isip. Yes, exactly! Talagang may future kayo na magiging accountant. Ito po ay dahil nabawasan sa returned merchandise dated March 6, 2019, amounting 1,000. At may 2% discount siya dahil sa term na tiyang 2/10. Ibig sabihin, kapag hindi pa natatapos ang 10 araw, mayroon siyang 2%. So from March 2 to March 11, hindi pa natapos. Kaya naka-receive siya ng discount. Please read the computation found on your screen. Thank you. Very good. Therefore, the cash needed to fully pay the debt of Arilia Luna is only 87,710 pesos. Bravo! Talagang magaling ang FABM. So, ganun din po ang proseso kung si customer naman po ang may discount. Katulad ng nasa March 13, 2019, na kailangang balikan po natin ang record ng transaction on March 4. Kindly read. Very good. With that, we are done with step 2. Now, we are going to proceed to step 3, which is, yes, you're right. Step 3 is posting general entries on the general ledger. Then, this is the result of Arilia Luna merchandising general ledger for the month of March 2019. Kindly read. Okay, very good. Posting is referred to the procedure of transferring information in the journal to the ledger account. That is why ledger is called book of final entry. Each account title in the chart of account has its own ledger. The ledger captures all the movements, increases or decreases in each account, which initially reflected in the journal as journal entries. To be more organized, the ledger should be arranged in order, in which accounts are presented in the financial statements, from statement of financial position like asset, liabilities, and owner's equity, followed by income statement accounts like revenues and expenses. Now, what have you noticed with the general ledger? Do you have any questions? Nice one! Dahil may tanong kayo, gaya ng kung ano ang nasa explanation at paano, bakit may debit at credit balance column. Ang nasa explanation po ay yun po ang explanation ng ating isinulat sa journal entries ng bawat event or transaction. We just copy and paste the explanation at inalis lang po natin ang salitang to record. Samantalang, ang nasa balance naman po ay kung ano ang normal balance ng bawat account title. So this is the normal balance. Kindly read. Perfect! FABM is really a good reader. So kung ano po ang normal balance gaya po ng cash, ito po ay isang asset. At ang normal balance ng asset ay debit. So ang running total balance sa cash ledger ay nasa debit side din po. Upang hindi po malilito in preparing or continuing the accounting cycle. Lastly, dapat may currency symbol sa bawat ledger to emphasize the currency ng amount. Then, the rest ay given na, gaya ng account number na makikita naman natin sa given na charts of accounts. Since we are done with our general ledger, let us now proceed to step 4. What would be the step 4? Yes, you're right. Step 4 is preparing the trial balance. So this is the Aurelia Luna Merchandising Unadjusted Trial Balance, March 31, 2019. Of course, all the data of this unadjusted trial balance is from the general ledger. Accounts with balances will be summarized in a trial balance. A trial balance is a list of accounts and their balances at a given time. It shows the equality of the debits and credits. The accounts are listed in the same manner they appear in the ledger. The accounts in the trial balance will have either a debit or a credit balance following their balances in the ledger. For instance, the account receivable ledger. As you can see on your screen, the total running balance is amounting to 16,740 pesos. At nasa debit po ito. So pagdating po sa trial balance, ito po ay nasa debit side din. Since ang normal balance ng asset, kung saan si account receivable ay asset din, ay nasa debit. Then we will total all the debit and credit columns. Dapat po balance ang total nito. Double rule the totals of debit and credit columns. Of course, don't forget the currency symbol. Anyway, do you have questions? Great! Thank you for that question. Bakit unadjusted trial balance? Well, unadjusted trial balance ang tawag po nito dahil wala pong adjustment or inadjust sa mga transactions of Aurelia Luna Merchandising. Ngunit kapag mayroon pong adjustment, din gagawa po tayo ng adjusting entries doon po sa step 6. We will now proceed to step 7 kasi po pwede na po tayong mag-skip sa step 5 which is worksheets since hindi po nakalagay sa required reports na kailangan siyang gawin. And wala rin po tayong step 6 kasi po wala pong adjusted transaction na ibinigay si Aurelia Luna. Then, what would be the step 7? Very good! Step 7 is preparing financial statements. What are those financial statements? Impressive! The financial statements are, can you read? Very good! This is the Aurelia Luna Merchandising Statement of Financial Performance or Income Statement for the month ended March 31, 2019. Can you look closely and continue on reading? This is the format of an income statement and this must be first to be done after the trial balance because this is a formal statement showing financial performance of the business for a given period. Nominal accounts are involved on this statement. Financial performance measured simply in terms of revenues earned less expenses incurred. For Aurelia Luna Merchandising, net sales is the revenue earned deducted from cost of goods sold and total operating expenses, then the remaining would be the net income or net loss. In other words, sa income statement makikita kung ang business ay kumikita pa ba or bumabagsak na pala ito. Then, what have you observed with the income statement of Aurelia Luna? Yes, very good. Meron po itong heading, period covered, account title, currency, gaya ng peso sign, then double rule in the net amount. Next is the Aurelia Luna Merchandising Statement of Changes in Owner's Equity for the month ended March 31. Kindly read. Very good. Thank you. After the income statement, next to prepare is the Statement of Changes in Owner's Equity. Why? Because the amount of net income arrived at will be used in this statement. So, hindi po pwedeng mauna ito sa income statement. This formal statement shows the movement in the equity accounts in the given period of time. Class, what have you noticed? Amazing! A statement of changes in owner's equity has of course heading, period covered, currency symbol, and katulad din po sa income statement, ito po ay naka-double rule. After computing the owner's equity, we can now move to statement of financial position or balance sheet of Aurelia Luna Merchandising as of March 31, 2019. Please read. Fabulous! Thank you! Gaya rin po sa statement of changes in owner's equity, hindi rin po pwedeng mauna ang statement of financial position or balance sheet dahil po ang amount ng ending capital na gagamitin to compute the balance sheet ay galing po sa statement of changes in owner's equity. This formal statement shows the balance of asset, liabilities, and owner's equity account as of a particular period. Real accounts are the one is involved on this statement. Then, what have you observed? Yes, correct! Gaya po ng mga naunang statement, mayroon din po itong heading, period covered, currency symbol, and double rule. Kailangan balance ang total ng asset at ang total ng liability plus owner's equity. Kapag hindi, kailangan kang bumalik at i-double check kung bakit hindi sila balance. That is all our topic for this video, and it seems that we are now ready to prepare e-financial statements and complete the accounting cycle of merchandising activity. Congratulations! Now, let me ask you this question before we end. How does accounting cycle helps on preparing a financial statements? Bravo! We are done with Module 8, Quarter 4 of FABM 1. For more information with regards to the accounting cycle of merchandising, please refer to Module 8 of FABM 1, Quarter 4, or you may play back this video. I will now give you the activities for this lesson. For Activity 1, this will be the continuation of Aurelia Luna merchandising. Please prepare the following. For the references of this video lesson, we are finally done with Module 8. Congratulations! I guess we are now ready to answer for the assessment. Make sure to answer the written works, pages 1 to 3, and performance tasks from pages 4 to 9 found on your learning activity worksheets. Thank you for joining today's class. Always remember, continue to learn and challenge yourself. The hard work will pay off. By Rachel, a Senior Merchandising Manager in Singapore. See you on our next video lesson. God bless and keep safe always. Bye-bye!